Let's say hi to Carol Gonzales.
Oh, what is it?
It's a little ceramic character, and this is one of those dishwasher mop things that I use for the hair. He's got a mustache. The mask is removable because he's got to breathe and eat.
That is awesome.
Trim his mustache, right? It's got my logo on the front, so yeah, it is removable. It's made on a piece of tile scrap and tile feet, and it's got little linoleum pieces. And this was a ceramic piece that someone tossed, and it was still carvable. So then I carved this little guy, and I added a bead. And see, he smiles on this side. He's got a mustache on that side.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's like a little trophy to remember this whole.
And
event.
Lena, I brought you a girl. I got
I got a girl.
Yeah,
Yes.
You made her a girl?
Yeah, it's over there. It's that one is a rock. The other one is a rock.
But that one that you're holding looks really cool.
This-
And for the fact it's like involved with COVID-19,
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I was looking because like every time I see you, I told you I wanted to give you a rock, but because you guys are moving, I
You
wanted
give us a COVID-19 one?
something a little more special, and then I wanted to adapt it to our time. So
At night I'll take it off, and then in the morning I'll put it on.
yeah, when he goes out, you gotta.
Oh yeah!
You
We
gotta
can
have
put
it-
it on if we're going out.
Yeah.
So anybody at the house, they'll know that we're gone because it's on.
Yep.
So, and if we're home, we'll take it off so they know we're at the house.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Then they're like, okay,
Well,
better put our masks on when
that's a
they're
keeper.
inside. That's awesome. Do you make your masks too? I see that you wear.
Yeah. I made this mask. It costs a lot to get done, and
Really?
as an artist, I want to find a way to make these available and affordable for people. And like this costs $23 to get done. So, if I mail it to someone, there's shipping costs, and so if anybody knows a printer in Austin that does fabric prints, I had to send off for this one to get done. And can I give you your gift here?
Oh, yeah.
Just so I give it to you.
Here, you can hand it to me right here. Here, hold on.
Wait, but you're not on camera. Is that what you're trying to do?
Oh, am I on the camera? Okay, no.
It doesn't
Hold on,
matter.
hold on. Here. See, thank you.
You're allowed.
This is amazing. I'll always use it as I go to LA.
Yeah, I wanted to do something a little different since you're going away, and I'm sad. And you guys have helped me so much.
And just remember, it all started at the coffee shop.
Yeah,
That's the crazy part.
yeah. And these pants are pants that I hand painted. And this necklace is something I made out of ceramic. And I also made my earrings. So I tried to wear as much art as I could.
What about your pants?
Yeah,
You made your pants.
by hand, yeah. They're original. There's not another. Well, that's the thing about a lot of the artwork that I do. There's not another one like it.
Can you back up a little bit so the people can see your pants? See, she made those jeans.
Don't look at my shape. Look
They
at the jeans.
look awesome. I love the detail. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Because I feel like every little thing is different on it. It's not like those printing machines where it's like repeat.
Yeah.
So did you do that by hand?
I did it by hand. Yeah, with paint.
Oh man.
Can you tell us more about your pattern designs and what you plan to do with them?
Yes, I have. Thousands upon thousands of hand-drawn designs done in Photoshop, designs done on the iPad, just in paint, and I have stacks and stacks of canvases, and all my paintings kind of go naturally into pattern design, and I know I have 10,000 of those done, and I just don't, my fear, if you saw my Instagram, is that I'm gonna die and have all this stuff and it's gonna end up at Goodwill or.
But you have like a little bit of everything. You have
Yeah.
like shoes to lamps to like, I mean, jeans. I mean, shirts, jackets. You have even pictures to put on the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, you have everything.
Yeah.
That's what's awesome. It's like I'm surprised nobody's like walk up to your door and say, "Hey, I want your stuff."
I think this is
You
one
know?
of my favorites.
Most people-
She even has a picture frame of Oprah Winfrey.
And that this is a true reflection of her. That's incredible.
This is a real picture of Oprah Winfrey.
How long did that take you?
To make that.
You know, that's a good question because I don't always time it. I began to time some of them. I have some I spent 200 hours on, not this one, but really big ones. And I did this for like 2.5 years. And what this is I have all these little pieces. In this case, I painted the little paper pieces and placed them. And they're so tiny that I need a razor blade to move them into place. And then on here, I did some of my pattern designs. And I do a lot of recycling art. So this was some substrate flooring that my sister had because she's a construction engineer. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait. She goes, well, let me get the job done first and I'll give you what's left over. And so I cut those. I used to have a bandsaw on my kitchen counter for about 2.5 years. But these are paint chips. And then I sealed all of this, and that's...
It looks amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
You can see the back. I don't know if you can, but
You
you
can
could
still
actually...
tell it's all Oprah Winfrey from the back.
Really, you can kind of see through
Yeah,
to see the work, and I did it on a piece of glass.
Yeah,
piece of glass.
I figured you'd be like working on different art pieces at the same time. So yeah, I would imagine it'd be hard to time everything.
I do whatever interests me, you know, and like people ask, where do you get your ideas? And it's like I am always thinking about art. And I'm always thinking about recycling. I really like the stuff that nobody else likes, the throwaways, the stuff at the end of the garage sale that people want to toss. Because then it's a challenge for me to make something out of it. And to me, when you do that, you know, it's much more creative when you have this limited amount. I know I had waited forever to go to this Texas art supply store. And I don't know if it's like Houston or some big major city. And I went there. I was really excited about the idea of going. And when I went in, I'm like, wow, you know, I didn't end up buying anything. For one thing, it's overwhelming. But the other thing is like, dang, you could take something from aisle 1 and match it with aisle 3 and you have art. You know, I'd much rather go to a thrift shop or a Home Depot store or
Garage sale.
garage sale.
I don't know. I would go to a garage sale. There's so much
It's so
stuff
much-
that you can find at a garage sale. You'll
And
be
it's
amazed.
like anybody can go buy new canvas. It's not like I don't like new canvas. However, those 10,000 pieces that I have done were also recycled. They're all different sizes because of that. And what they are is, there was a printer that used to be in our area. Unfortunately, he moved to Houston. And he used to let me come and pick up all the scraps of canvas. And so I did that and just painted and painted and painted like crazy. And then when I was in school, I couldn't get enough of doing art. I did all my homework, you know, whatever assignments, and then some. And then I started doing pattern design when the teacher said, well, you're a pattern designer. I'm like, what's that, you know? So it took me years to find out, but surface pattern design is what the industry calls it. And that's what you use to access. But, you know, without connections, you know, if you have connections, you can kind of, you know, just get it done. I'm hoping, hey, you guys go to LA, you know, find a reasonable printer that I can work with and It's not like they couldn't also
Oh yeah, we'll definitely keep in touch with you.
you're
from
make a
Round
lot
Rock,
of money.
You know?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have a question from one of our from wow, Instagram. I can't speak.
Come on, Lena.
They are asking: is each piece of your art done as an individual piece, or do you create series of multiple in a similar theme?
Okay, I get into kind of a groove, and what I do, like when I started doing this, and I spent 2.5 years doing it, and I use like every kind of material. I mean, this is just one. I've done stuff on floorboards, any kind of flat surface, out of any kind of material. It could be painted canvas and I just explore every direction that I can think of going to, and I never seem to run out of ideas, but something else will call me, and it's like, oh, I gotta try that, and then I gotta try everything about it. So yes, it's kind of natural for me to do series of things, just because to me what really excites me about any kind of art and what keeps me enthralled with pattern design is that the possibilities are endless. I mean, I'm constantly on Instagram. If you have a question for me on Instagram, on my page, I have given away a lot of ideas just because I got more ideas than I know I can do in a lifetime. So yeah, feel free to connect with me there, and if you have a question. The only parts I don't know is how to make this happen so that it's like a regular income. Because, I mean, I work, since the year 2000, I've worked around the clock, every day. My husband's like, on my birthday, what do you want to do? I'm making art. On Christmas, what do you want to do? I'm making art. I mean, of course, it doesn't mean I'm antisocial, because if I go on vacation, but I also bring art to work on. We had a long car trip one time, and I filled a little shoe rack thing, and I put it out in the back window, one of those cloth ones, and I had it full of art supplies, so that during the drive, I was able to do it the whole time, and downtime, I was able to do it while I'm visiting with people, and then I gave them stuff, so they didn't mind me doing that, because if I come visit you on vacation, or if you do a favor for me like you guys do, I can pay you in art.
Yeah.
All kinds. Ceramics too. I love to do carving ceramics, but recycling always calls me. I just love the challenge.
I feel like you can always create art out of recyclable stuff. I mean, if you have a creative mind, I mean, that's like a playground. A recycling, like, if I looked at a recycling plant, like stuff full of just recyclable stuff, I don't know. To me, that will be like, it's almost like walking into one of those art stores. The only difference is that it's more unique and it's to grab. It's
Yeah.
all for you. It all has your name on it.
My son told me one time, he said, you can never do the painting, a painting twice, can you? And I said, no, because I've tried. It's like, oh, I really like that one. I want to make another one. No, I gotta follow my muse. I'll get an idea and just go with it.
And that's what makes your art very unique. And I feel like your art is worth so much.
Thanks.
Because it's unique. It's not like something you can go to like another art store and just buy it, or buy the same pieces and recreate it. I mean, your art is one of a kind, and your art is very unique, and that's why I think your art is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And somebody should definitely pick it up. you
Yeah,
know.
I think if people see my work, they seem to like it. It's just they don't tend to see it. And in suburbia, no offense to suburbia, they want something to match their couch. This might not match your couch. So the people that seem to like my work tend to be urban and young. And I had someone say, no offense, but I'm surprised at how old you are because of the kind of work you produce, because I like goofy stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Where can we find you online?
Okay, I am at Carol, CAROLZ Designs with an S. That's Instagram, but it's also my Yahoo address at yahoo.com.
Nice.
So that's how you contact me, and I am, without great technical skills, trying to put together, a website, a place where people can buy, and that's not my forte. I want to keep making, and it's not like, oh, well, if you buckled down and did it. I don't know how to do it, and it's so frustrating for me to try and do the technology, the marketing, the selling. It's easier for me to talk about someone else's art in terms of you should buy this than my own. I'd love to explain though. I mean, like that one over there is like a recycling one I could show if you want. I don't know.
I think we're past
Are we out?
time. Yeah.
Okay.
But thank you for joining us today.
Thank you
And
guys so much for having me, providing this opportunity.
Bye.
Alright. Bye, you guys. From LVnthelife, keep loving, keep following, keep liking. Bye.
See ya.